This is Robert Cedeno, the host of the Process to Purpose podcast. Again, we're here to help inspire, motivate, and encourage others to find their purpose through the process of spirituality, health, and wealth, using godly principles and values to break through to the life that God has called us to live. Again, go subscribe to us and give us a 5-star review on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, and any other platform where you can find podcasts. Here's the next episode.
We're going to be talking about accountability. Accountability. Why is accountability important? I have been struggling, right, through in the past with accountability, right? We always have these goals that we want to get going, and we have, we want to get in shape. We want to have the booming business. We want to have that amazing marriage, but without accountability, it's kind of tough, right, to be intentional with those things. So I started thinking about what can we talk about today, and accountability just came to mind. Accountability is huge. Accountability to who, right? There's different people we got to be accountable to, right? First and foremost, God. We got to be accountable with our actions, the way we carry ourselves. For myself, my spouse, right? I'm accountable to her, and I'm also accountable to other people, and I'm going to get into that right now. But the importance of accountability, I believe it's important because I do believe that willpower is not enough. Willpower is definitely not enough. It's not strong enough, right? We try to do things on, under our own willpower, and for the most part, after a while, yeah, we could get it done for a bit, but after a while, it's going to fall off. It's going to die off. So accountability is where we're winning, not willpower. Willpower is not enough. Willpower is enough to get you going, basically, right? Say, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to stick to it. But once that high fades away, not like the high, but the high of doing what you have to do or getting that thing accomplished, once that goes away, yeah, that's when we know it's not enough. That's when accountability starts kicking in, right? So the whole point of accountability is to help drive results, because it helps keep you on track, right? You're accountable to those results, to those actions that are going to produce the results, and really you're accountable to developing better habits. I love me some habits, man. And I've been developing some pretty cool habits here. Some are really tough. Some are easier than others. For the most part, it's been tough. It's been tough to say the least. I know a lot of you guys know that I wake up at 4 a.m. or before 4 a.m. every single day. I work out every single day. What else do I do every day? I do my development time every day. So, I've gone through that before. There's other little things that I do, my devotional, my prayer, reading the Bible. There's a lot of things I do every single day, but with willpower alone, it wouldn't have been good enough. So I've been able to develop these systems, and these different, I guess, systems and accountability partners to get me going through. And a lot of people don't know this, but social media has been a huge thing for me, right? Leveraging the people on social media, the people who are actually watching my stories, and believe it or not, they hold me accountable. Now I started posting my weight every single day, and that's been really helping me out. I really don't want to cheat as much, because I know it's like, man, if people don't see that scale going down, they're gonna be like, man, this guy does all this stuff every single day, but yeah, he's not losing any weight, or he's not getting closer to his goal, right? Because I know everybody knows we're trying to get to 190. I have to wait till my boy Luigi on this side over here. Bro, Luigi, you always get me distracted, bro, on this podcast, man. But I couldn't resist myself. But yeah, so we have all these things, right? And with going back to posting my weight every single day, it's holding me accountable, and I'm able to develop those better eating habits, so I can post that lower weight the next time coming. The next time it comes around. Jeez, I'm getting so tongue tied today. What's going on, man? I need to relax. I need to slow it down. Man. I have my notes right here. It's gonna be all right. I'm getting a little too excited. Maybe the lights are just too bright today. I don't know, but I am getting a little tongue tied. Okay, so we talked about accountability, the importance of accountability. First thing you got to do is you got to find out, okay, what do I want to be accountable for, right? A lot of times, like you said, we have these different goals. Okay, what action do I need to take to find that accountability, or for someone to hold me accountable, right? So for me, we have I want to inspire people, encourage people. You guys heard my intro. That's accountability right there. I got to do these podcasts now. And now there's an accountability to you guys to get that done. Also, reaching 190. There's accountability there. I want to reach 190, and it's not more about myself. I don't want to be this big buff person. I don't really care for that. But I want to be healthy. I want to be able to encourage people and just let them know that, hey, you can achieve the same thing. With my business results. So I'm gonna go through a couple of things of how we can get some accountability. The first thing is you ask somebody to help you out. You ask somebody that's already doing it, right? Someone that's already getting it done. You ask them, hey, how are you staying accountable to the actions you said you were going to do? Because I see you waking up at 4 a.m. every day, or I see you waking up at 5. I see you taking your kids to school every single day. What are you doing to stay accountable, right? To get those things done, those tough things, those things that we always want to quit in. What are you doing, right? Next thing is, before we go on, you ask somebody, you also want to acquire some knowledge, right? You want to listen to podcasts. You want to read some books that talk about accountability, that talk about building great habits. And the next one is find an accountability partner, right? One of my accountability partners is my wife. It's sometimes not the best, not because, I love my wife, but at the same time, like when it comes to like cheat meals, it comes to certain things we both want to give in. So that doesn't help sometimes, but she really holds me accountable to certain things, especially my work and getting things done, because I want to be able to provide. I want to be able to give her the life that she deserves. So she's a huge accountability partner. Also, get around in a community, maybe a really close friend, something that people are going to be encouraging each other to get the results, to drive the results, to take the right action, to get to where we want to be. So that's what I would say right there. Ask somebody, an accountability partner, a mastermind, a community. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about community in a bit. So another thing that I've been practicing and I've been doing is implementing systems. Systems are huge, and I think it has been a game changer for me. We all know that I do the 122 challenge. And that's really gotten me going. It keeps me going every single day. That's why I wake up every single day before 4 a.m. It's not easy. I don't like it. It's gotten easier, I would say. I'm on day, I believe, 87 today. I want to say it's 87. Might be 86 actually, but one of those 2 days. But it keeps me going. Like people are like, oh man, this guy's on another day. He didn't miss. It's Sunday. He's still going. And also, when I after the 122 challenge, I changed things into a streak. And so that's another system that I've developed. Hey, I'm on a streak now. I'm on day 200 and something on reading my books. I've actually kind of lost track, but I do it every day, my development time. So I'm actually on a streak there. And then I'm doing new streaks with my workout. I'm doing new streaks with posting my weight and tracking my calories every single day. So I've done that for 122 straight days, and now I'm kind of starting that all over again. Also, accountability programs, right? I'm part of David Hopper's accountability program, where he's developed a system where he actually calls you every single day, or he doesn't call you, but he has someone reach out to you and get your numbers for business. This is for real estate, and they literally track your numbers every single day. So that's a great program, and tracking, like that's part of the tracking daily. I think it's huge. I do it for everything. I do it for my finances. I do it for my business. I do it for my health goals. I basically have a list that I track I'm like a tracking maniac right now, and I'm tracking my metrics every single day. And I'm gonna get a little bit more into that because man, that's so huge. That system is allowing me to accomplish these things that I never thought I would be able to accomplish. But first, I had to go out and ask the right people. I had to go out there on a limb, right? I think that's how you say it. And find that information's out. That information's. Gosh, man, I cannot speak today. What is going on? You know what? I didn't pray before. That's probably it. Yeah, I'm gonna say a little prayer, man. Can you guys give me 30 seconds, man? All right, I'm ready to rock out, man. I had to do it because I did not say. I usually say a prayer right before I jump on the podcast, and I feel like that was something I was missing right now. Um, maybe that'll get me going, right? Sorry, I got distracted with Instagram again. So there, I'm talking about a couple of these systems that I've been doing, right? And I've actually developed these cool systems for people, and I got it from David Hopper. I'm not gonna lie, David Hopper, man, he's the man. Like his whole metrics thing, and I love numbers, so this is why I've been so attracted to this. I guess you can say is this numbers thing is, oh man, it's blowing me away. Like it's insane how much more production I've been doing, how much more action I've been taking because of these numbers. And I'm really starting to build some good momentum with my business, with my health. I'm at 207 point something today. And our finances, you know, we're staying consistent with saving money. Yeah, exactly. What my boy Vince over here said, what gets measured gets improved. And he's so right. So I actually developed a couple of systems for people that I want to help, you know. So right now I'm doing the health accountability, and it's this health accountability. We track your numbers every single day. I've been doing it for the last couple of weeks with a couple of people, and I've just been helping them out. Say, hey, we're not gonna put you on a diet. We're not gonna, you know, we're not gonna give you this keto, or we're not going to give you paleo and you know, carb cycling and all this stuff works, right? Just eating veggies and chicken, all this stuff works and it's great, but the thing is it doesn't last for a very long time, right? So with this tracking and this health program that I'm putting together, it's more about changing your mentality of health, changing your mentality of how you see health. And so I really think it's working, because I've been coaching somebody. This guy's teaching me how to spell over here. I've been coaching somebody, this guy Kevin, and dude has lost a lot of weight. He has lost 27 pounds in, I believe, 6 weeks. We're kind of hitting a plateau, so we're gonna have to change a couple of things. But he started at 267, and the lowest he got down was 240. And then he's been like hovering around 240, 242 the last couple of days. But it's working, all because he decided to start tracking his calories. And I didn't put him on a diet. I didn't say, hey, you need to follow this thing right here. Because, I mean, the way I feel, and I don't know if this number's right or not, I mean, just throwing it out there, but I feel like people, if they do follow a diet, and for the most part, there's people out there who are freaks and they're bodybuilders, but not everybody wants to do that. But for the most part, you know, for myself, I followed the diet that I followed it 65% of the time. 65% of the time I followed this diet. So I think what really helped me out is getting serious about tracking my numbers. And the crazy thing, it takes about 6-7 minutes, right? I also have Moy that I've been helping out, and we just got him going. So I'm excited to see where he's going to go. So I'm taking a few people in right now at the time, helping them track their numbers. And the whole thing is, hey, we're going to help you develop these habits, this mindset that's going to be more of a lifestyle change, not so much of a diet, because I don't believe the diet will work long term. Diets work really great. They get short-term success, but in the long term, it's more about changing your mindset, almost with anything else, right? Changing your mindset and making that lifestyle change. One thing that I struggle with is I still have a pretty bad relationship with food. So I see food, I just want to eat everything, and I want to just get everything and put it in my, I just want to eat it all, right? Even if I'm full and I still have some on my plate, I want to finish it because I don't want to waste the food, right? So I gotta change my mentality. So I'm helping these people change their mentality, be aware of what they're actually putting in their mouth every single day, because that's what it is. You know, it adds up. You eat a little chocolate bar, a fun size chocolate bar. You eat like 3 or 4 of those, right? And then later you're gonna have a juice, right, with all the sugar. And then later you're gonna have a soda. And then later at night, you know, hey, I'm just gonna have a bag of popcorn, right? And we don't realize, like, well, yeah, you think I don't really eat that much, but at the same time, you don't realize how much you're actually intaking, right? You have the mayonnaise and the ketchup and the barbecue sauce and the Chick-fil-A sauce, which is delicious. We have all these things, but we don't really realize what we're putting into our bodies. So this program's really gonna help you just be aware of what you're doing. So if you know, I'm not here to sell anybody anything. I've actually haven't been charging these people, but if it's something you're interested in, let me know. Reach out to me. Send me a direct message on my Instagram or Facebook. And then, and the crazy thing about it is we already know what to do. Like with those programs, we already know what it takes. It's kind of like anything in business, health, finances. We already know what to do, but it's about becoming aware of it and actually doing it. And then another program that I actually started is financial accountability, right? So I'm helping people get financially sound, right? I'm not a financial advisor. We're not doing it to, hey, you put your investments. No, it's just to be aware of what you're spending. Again, so we track our numbers daily. How much money did you spend that day? How much money did you save? How much money did you put towards debt? And how much did you pay yourself? Right. And then I added a couple. So there's like different categories you can add. I added eating out because I think that's where we spend most of our money. And the next one's going to be investments. And then I have my business expenses. So I have 7 categories that I track right now, but I think 4 or 5 is actually really good. So with that program, same thing. We're going to have, you have access to the program. Everyone can see what you're doing. So there's no, like, you know, basically there's no line, and it holds you accountable. Cause again, we already know what to do. We know, you know, we have to save a certain amount of money, to be able, to just so we won't feel the pressure. Right. You know, I know there's a statistic out there that, you know, a certain amount of people don't even have $500 in their savings account, and they're, you know, for a rainy day. So, and then I see it all the time with real estate. We're doing real estate, right? And I meet people, and some people aren't ready at the time, which is okay. But what are we going to do to prepare to get ready, right? So most people who I meet with, they're probably, you know, paying $1,500 to $2,000 in rent. You know, sometimes more, sometimes less, whatever. But you know, they're going to be paying $2,000 to $3,500, almost $4,000 in a mortgage payment, depending on how much down payment. We won't get into that. That's for a different podcast. But you're telling me that you're going to go from, you know, paying $2,000 to $3,500, that $1,500. How are you going to gauge that? How are you going to get used to paying that? So with this, you get used to paying yourself first every month. Right. So paying yourself first when the money first comes in, and it's going to help you establish those good habits, those good spending habits. Right. Instead of buying the latte, instead of buying, you know, the expensive water bottle, instead of going out and, you know, I'm going to just buy lunch instead of, you know, eating from home. There's different things you can do, but we're going to get more into that in detail. We're going to have webinars with all these programs that I'm doing to get people going, man. And most people, as we know, they make enough money already. Money is not the problem. The problem is that they don't know where it's going. And what this program is going to help you know where you're going. So it's huge accountability. We have one family that's doing it right now. We're going to get a couple of more. We have a couple of people set up for it. And then, so yeah, it's going to be really good, man. So if you have any questions about that, reach out to me. It's really simple. You know, we're not going to know how much you make. We're not going to know how much debt you have. It's really just putting the numbers to keep you accountable. So like for us, we're paying off some debt right now. We don't have much. It has 0 APR. So we're not really in a rush to pay it off, but we're just chopping at the wood daily, $20 every single day, right? $65 is going into our savings every single day. Right, because we have a goal that we want to meet in the next, you know, when this was like 3 months ago now, it's like about a month and a half. But we're like, okay, so if we want to meet this goal, we have to put away $65 every single day. So that's what I've been doing. And then our reward, right? one thing that we've decided to do is put $15 towards our reward every single day, so we can pay ourselves, right? And then we have an investment now. And then we try to keep the spent and business expenses pretty low. So a 0 is a good day for spent, right? The more that we can save, the better. So those are a couple of cool things that we've been doing, and we want to share that. We want to share that with you guys and just expose you guys and just let you guys know, like, hey man, there's a different way of doing things, and it might only be for a season that you have to sacrifice, but the accountability will be there and it will be worth it. So also we're gonna be doing like bi-weekly masterminds. Like we all get together, we have a couple of tips, maybe some lessons that we're gonna go over with those accountability programs. And then I'm gonna start developing these encouragement videos, these cool tips and tricks videos. We're gonna be really short. I'm gonna be sending them out a couple of times per week. And then we're going to have a Facebook community. So it's going to be a Facebook group. We can join. We can all share our wins. We can share how these accountability programs are helping us to get it going. So I'm super excited about it, guys, because I know it's been really helping me. So I want to share this with others. I'm not even talking about no price point right now. I just want to share this, see if people are going to actually engage. I might have to start charging people, because I know once people start paying for something, they actually like to do it. They actually want to do it. So we'll see where that goes. But if you have any questions regarding any of those accountability programs, just let me know, man. I want to get you guys going. I want to help you guys out. And at the same time, I want you to meet your goals, man, and drive some results. So that's why I want to talk about accountability. I want to talk about a couple of things that have helped me out. And if you guys can pick up maybe one or two things and just apply it to your life now. My buddy Mondo, he's started messaging me every day at 5:30. Hey, so today he was on day 2 of 30. He started all over last week. So that's part of it, right? But I'm his accountability partner right now. All it is a simple text. So if I could be that for you, just let me know, man. I want to help you guys out. All right, guys, that's it for me today. It was a short one. It was a good one. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. All right, guys. Well, like I end every episode, if nobody loves you, Jesus loves you. All right, guys, have a good one.